Good morning, everyone, and happy Vlogmas day 14. Happy Monday. I woke up like 30 minutes ago. I don't know. I wasn't in the mood to wake up. And also, my eye is really bothering me. I don't know if I got like lotion in it or what the heck, but it's kind of hurting. Anyways, I am making us some breakfast. All right, so this is what I'm gonna have for breakfast. I'm gonna put some Greek cream cheese, and I think I showed you guys this already, from the Green Mountains. This is my favorite cream cheese. It's a little hard to find, but if you find it, it's really yummy. My sister's blackberry jam. I bought this from the Ticino brand that I've told you guys about before. I've tried the maca chocolate, but I haven't tried the other flavors, so I figured I might as well get the sampler and see if I like any other ones, since the chocolate one has been out of stock for a bit now. Maybe if I like the other ones, I can just get those. So for today, I'm gonna do the French roast one. Then here I have Francisco's oatmeal almost ready to go, and then I'm gonna add a little creamer to my tea coffee thing, and that will be breakfast. All right, so here is the finished oatmeal. I ended up putting a few cinnamon sticks inside while it boiled. I really like doing that because I feel like you get all the benefits from cinnamon. It's not super strong, but you get a little bit of hints of like cinnamon within your oatmeal. And then I also added some of this brown sugar from Trader Joe's. It is organic, and I really like how this turned out. I think it tastes really yummy, probably my best one yet. And this is the milk I use to make the oatmeal. This is just the Kirkland one. I really like this one to make the oatmeal, just because you can't really taste if you're using regular milk, almond milk, or what you're using, so it's kind of doesn't really matter. So I decided to put the brown sugar that I was showing you guys that I had in a bag into a little jar, because I feel like it's going to make it easier to take out. These are just your regular, I think this is from the Curr jars, and I use the plastic tops because I don't like the metal ones. I feel like they end up rusting and they just look very ugly. But I wanted to show you guys a sticker set that I bought online. I think it was on Amazon, I'm pretty sure. And it's really cute. I feel like if you have a printer to make these in, like a Cricut or something like that, then you definitely don't need anything like this. But I don't have one. I want to get one, but just haven't gotten around to it. But let me show you guys what the sticker set looks like. This is what the sticker set looks like. So I think this is the brand Swommoly Pantry label list. So it comes with 243 printed labels and 15 pages. So this is kind of like an overview of all the different labels that you get. There are some that are not included that I wish I would have had, which is why I say if you have a Cricut, it's a lot better, because some of these will end up going to waste, like dog treat, dog food, currants, you know, things like that I probably won't use. So I don't know, it's good, but it's not the best. And then I don't know why I'm so out of breath. So this is what they end up looking like, the all-purpose flour and the oats. It's so pretty. And I took it out because I wanted to find on page 3 right there, brown sugar, and I'm gonna put it on this jar. Oh, it's so cute. And I like to keep my brown sugar in the fridge because I feel like it makes it last longer. I've read that somewhere. I don't know where it was. I think it's in the middle. Might have not been 100% in the middle, but it'll do. And actually works really well when washing the dishes, like it doesn't come off. All right, so for today's lunch, I ended up warming up half of the chicken enchiladas from Trader Joe's. My sister took the other half. I put a piece of avocado, some lemon, and a little bit of cilantro on top, and that will be lunch. All right, so this is our extra freezer, which I think you guys have seen probably in our background and all that, but it's currently a total nightmare to find anything in there because I've continued just to add more and more things to it, and it's just nonsense. It's a mixture of everything, plus that one up there is full too. I need to do dishes, don't look at that. So what I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and take everything out and reorganize it, and I think what I want to do is leave here are like fast meals. So for example, all these like mini chicken tacos, the shells, the pizza, and the protein. So like the beef, chicken, pork, anything like that, leave it in here. And put over here anything that's sweet and that's veggies. All right, so and it looks like it's the same as how I started, but I promise it's not. So what I ended up doing is I put here all like the fast foods, so like things that are already kind of pre-cooked or fast meals, in here all together. So that includes, like, for example, those meatballs, raviolis, these cauliflower pancake, etc. And then under this, which is not that much stuff, it just looks like a lot because a lot of bags, is all like the proteins I ended up putting on the bottom. Ended up not being a lot, so all like the chicken, the burgers, beef, all that's down there. And up here I put like the things that are, I guess, things that we use more often, which would be all that cooked chicken right there. All those are chicken breast. That back here is our favorite turkey meat that we use for like sandwiches and stuff. So that's there. An extra thing of butter, the sausage I thought about the other day to try it out, and then these meatballs from Costco. So these are not the healthiest, but they're so yummy, and they're so fast to cook and make a meal out of them. Like making this with rice and like broccoli or some type of vegetable, it's so yummy. So I want to put that first, in the very top, so I remember to have it. And then this, I left it on top just because it's a pre-made chili that I made a couple months ago. So I just want to have it on top just so that I remember to eat it. Otherwise it's just gonna end up going bad, and that's gonna make me sad. So I'm gonna tell my sister to make or grab some as well. So I ended up putting like more like the snacky things here, more so under this. Here it's more like meals, and then things that I want to make soon I put kind of in the middle. Over here I have some beef defrosting, and this one's actually a lot better. So what I ended up doing here is I put all our vegetables, like frozen vegetables, on top. So I don't keep a lot of frozen vegetables, but I do have some. So I like having corn frozen, peas frozen, which makes it super easy to add to anything. So like stir fry or like any type of salad, whatever. I always like having those two things. Green beans, I bought a while back to make soup, and I just bought so much, I don't know why, so now I just need to use that up. Frozen bell peppers, those I keep for my sister and Francisco. They love bell peppers, and sometimes it's hard to find bell peppers that are good, or they end up going bad, so I just like having frozen ones. I have some corn left from a while back that I made soup, so I'm gonna keep them and add them to the soup that I'm gonna make later on the week. Some celery to add to the soup later on. What else? The edamame from Trader Joe's. And then down here I ended up putting all like dessert fruit kind of items, so I need like sweet kind of things. I put them here just so that they're easier to find, minus this. That's not obviously sweet, but so here we have all like the popsicles, cones, all that. Then here I ended up putting all like the tub ice cream. Here we have a couple of more like snack items. So this is like the holy moly's from Walmart that we get. And then I ended up putting these chocolate lavas from Trader Joe's. Then this one, it's kind of like a savory or sweet, but we're gonna eat them sweet, so I just put them there. And then I have frozen berries. So I have strawberries, blackberries, blueberries, which I actually bought by accident right here, or I think they gave them to us by accident. But I'm gonna end up using in a recipe that calls for blueberries to make muffins later on the week, maybe this weekend, I'm not sure. And then I bought some frozen peaches because there was a recipe that it was peaches, blackberries or some type of berry, and then vodka, and it's supposed to be like a super yummy cocktail, which I haven't been able to do. So anyway, so I ended up putting that there, and then here on the door we have all of our like hot dogs and sausages and all that stuff. We have way too many, and I need to use them up. I don't know why we buy so many sausages, or I buy so many sausages, I don't know. But anyway, so I have that as well, and that's it. Hello everyone, I just got home from picking up my sister and I'm starting dinner. It is about 4:20 and I was cutting onions and my eyes are hurting. So let me show you guys what I got going, but I'm gonna make these lasagna rolls. So instead of putting like sheets down, you roll them, which I find it so much easier because it doesn't fall apart when you're trying to serve it. It's a lot easier. Hey, stop scratching it. It's a lot easier to serve, plus you don't have to wait for it to like kind of set. You can just serve them right away. So let me show you guys what I have going so far, and I'll show you guys as I go, because it's really easy and it's so yummy and it tastes just like normal lasagna. So for the sauce, I'm using my pressure cooker crock pot, and I have it right now in brown Sauté. And I went ahead and chopped up some onions and I have them caramelizing in there. In this pot, I have some boiling water, and I'm not sure if I want to do the gluten-free pasta or the regular pasta. I haven't decided yet. Then over here, I have my ricotta cheese, and I'm gonna mix it with the chopped spinach, put them together into this bowl, and that's gonna be what I smear into each one of the rolls. I'll show you guys in a little bit. And I'm also gonna mix in an egg, which helps it kind of stay together. Alright, so I ended up making mostly all of the gluten-free ones, and then I made a few regular lasagnas, and those are good to go. And over here, I have the ricotta with the defrosted spinach, an egg, some garlic powder, and salt. So I'm going to mix this in and make them into a paste. And over here, I have my little pan ready to go. What is that? And then here we have the sauce that it's almost done. I hope, maybe, perhaps, I don't know. All right, guys, so this is my lasagna roll. I think it turned out so nice and so yummy. I ended up just plating 2 because they look so much smaller when you're cooking them, but then when you plate them, they're a lot bigger. So I started with 2. We'll see if anybody wants any more. Then we have some pepino with limon, cucumber, and lemon. A lot of lemon because I like it with a lot of lemon. And some salt and oil. And then over here, we ended up just cutting some of the burger buns from the other day, and my sister just put some butter and some Italian seasoning, and we made them into like a garlic bread, so we won't waste it. Without the garlic, of course. But that kind of tastes like, not garlicky, but it kind of gives it like an Italian kind of kick because of Italian seasoning. And then here we have some freshly shredded grated Parmesan cheese, and we're gonna have some dinner, and I'm so excited because it smells so good. It's cold